Good my lord, pardon me. Though I am bound in every act of duty, I am not bound to that all slaves are free to. Utter my thoughts? Why, stay there vile and false, as where's that palace wherein to foul things sometimes intrude not? Who has that breast so pure, but some uncleanly apprehension keeps leets and laudes and in sessions sit with meditations lawful?
Thou doest conspire against thy friend Iago, if thou thinkst him wrong, and makest his ear a stranger to thy thoughts.
I do beseech you, though I, perchance, am vicious in my guess, as I confess it is my nature's plague to spy into abuses. And oft my jealousy shapes faults that are not. That your wisdom, from one that so imperfectly conceits, would take no notice, nor build yourself a trouble out of his scattering and unsure observance. It were not for your quiet, nor your good, nor for my manhood, honesty, and wisdom, to let you know my thoughts.
What dost thou mean?
Good name in man and woman, dear my lord, is the immediate jewel of their souls. Who steals my purse steals trash. 'Tis something, nothing. 'Twas mine, 'tis his, and has been slave to thousands. But he who filters from me my good name robs me of that which not enriches him and makes me poor indeed.
By heaven, I shall know thy thoughts.
You cannot, if my heart were in your hand, nor shall not, whilst 'tis in my custody.
Huh?
Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mock the meat it feeds on. That cuckold lives in bliss, who, certain of his fate, loves not his wronger. But oh, what damned minutes tells he o'er, who dotes, yet doubts, suspects, yet strongly loves.
How goes it now? He looks gentler than he did.
He said he will return incontinent, and hath commanded me to go to bed, and bade me to dismiss you.
Dismiss me?
It was his bidding. Therefore, good Amelia, give me my nightly wearing and adieu. We must not now displease him.
I would you had never seen him.
I would not so. My love doth so approve him, that even his stubbornness, his checks, his frowns, prithee unpin me, have grace and favor in them.
I have laid the sheets you bade me on the bed.
All's one. Good faith, how foolish are our minds. If I do die before thee, prithee, shroud me in one of those same sheets.
Come, come, you talk.
My mother had a maid called Barbary. She was in love, and he she loved proved mad and did forsake her. She had a song of willow, an old thing 'twas, but it expressed her fortune, and she died singing it. That song tonight will not go from my mind. I have much to do, but to go hang my head all at one side and sing it like poor Barbary. Prithee dispatch.
Shall I go fetch your nightgown?
No, unpin me here. This Lodovico is a proper man.
A very handsome man.
He speaks well.
I know a lady in Venice would have walked barefoot to Palestine for a touch of his nether lip.
The poor soul sat sighing by a sycamore tree. Sing all the green willow, her hand on her bosom, her head on her knee. Sing willow, willow, willow. The fresh streams ran by her and murmured her moans. Sing willow, willow, willow. Her salt tears fell from her and softened the stones. Lay by these. Sing willow, willow, willow. Prithee hide thee, or come anon. Sing all the green willow must be my garland. Let nobody blame him, his scorn I approve. Nay, that's not next. Hark, who is it that knocks?
It's the wind.
I called my love false love, but what said he then? If I court more women, he'll couch with more men. So get thee gone, mine eyes do itch. Does that bode weeping?
Go.
Oh, misery.
Poor and content is rich, and rich enough, but rich's finalist is as poor as winter. To him whoever fears he shall be poor. Good God, the souls of all my tribe defend from jealousy.
Why? Why is this? Thinkst thou I make a life of jealousy? Why is this? Thinkst thou I make a life of jealousy, to follow still the changes of the moon with fresh suspicion? No, to be once in doubt is once to be resolved. Exchange me for a goat, when I shall turn the business of my soul to such exsuffocate and blown surmises. 'Tis not to make me jealous to say that my wife is fair, feeds well, loves company, is free of speech, sings, plays, and dances well. Where virtue is, these are more virtuous. Nor from mine own merit will I draw the smallest fear or doubt of her revolt, for she had eyes and chose me. No, Iago, I'll see before I doubt. When I doubt, prove, on that proof, there is no more but this, away at once with love or jealousy.
I'm glad of this, for now I shall have reason to show the love and duty I bear to you with franker spirit. Therefore, as I am bound, receive it from me. I speak not yet of proof. Look to your wife. Observe her well with Cassia. Wear your eyes thus, not jealous nor secure. I would not have your free and noble nature, out of self-bounty, be abused. Look to it. I know the country disposition well. In Venice, they do let gods who pranks they dare not show their husbands. Their best conscience is not to leave undone, but to keep unknown. That's it.
Tis neither here nor there.
I have heard it said so. Ugh, these men. Dost thou unconscious think, tell me, Amelia, that there be women who do abuse their husbands of such gross kind?
There be some such, no question.
Wouldst thou do such a greed for all the world?
Why, would not you?
No, what is heavenly light?
Nor I by this heavenly light. I
What is-
might do it as well in the dark.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
The world's a huge thing. It is a great price for a small price.
In troth, I think thou wouldst not.
In troth, I think I should, and undo it when I had done it. Mary, I would not do such a thing for a joint ring, nor for measures of lawn, nor for gowns, petticoats, nor caps, nor any petty exhibition. But for the whole world, Ud's pity. Who would not make her husband a cuckold to make him a monarch? I should venture purgatory for it.
Beshrew me if I should do such a wrong for all the world.
Why, a wrong is but a wrong in the world, and having the world at your labor, 'tis but a wrong in your own world, and you might quickly make it right.
I do not think there is any such woman.
Yes, it doesn't, and as many to the advantage as would store the world they play for. But I do think it is their husbands' faults if wives do fall. Say that they slack their duties and pour out treasures into foreign laps, or else break into peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us all. Or say they strike us and scant our former havings in despite. Why, we have some galls, and though we have some grace, yet have we some revenge. Let husbands know their wives have sins like them. They see and smell, and have their palates for sweet and sour, just as husbands have. What is it that they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? I think it doth. Is it frailty that thus errs? It is so too. And have we not affection, desire for sport, and frailty as men have? Then let them use us well, else let them know. The ills we do, their ills instruct us so.
Good night, good night. God me such uses send, not to pick bad from bad, but by bad mend.
Dost thou say so?
She did to see her father marrying you, and when she seemed to shake and fear your looks, she loved them most.
And so she did.
Why, go to then. She that so young could give out such a seeming, to seal her father's eyes as close as oak. He thought 'twas witchcraft. But I am much to blame. I humbly do beseech you of your pardon for too much loving you.
I am bound to thee forever.
Let's think about the sad things in our lives. It's not working. Okay. Oh, I was filming that.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Although still, when I shouts her
When
name.
I.
Okay.
Okay. It's his eye, the lamp.
In troth, I think I should. Katie Stanek.
Tis such. Hey, how do you say? Exchange me for a goat. Exchange me for a goat. Crap. For a goat.
You started too early. I didn't say go.
Exchange me for. Talking to the lamp.
Let's just get out, okay? Let's take some deep breaths.
Laughing makes it better.
Okay, I'm ready.
Crap.
In troth, I think no, it is. No, I read look right there, but then I was like, that's a really weird place.
Pause and restart.
That seemed to help last time.